Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Today's video, we're going to be undecorating all of my holiday decor. If you can see on the floor down there, my decor has actually started taking itself down, so I think that is a sign that it's time for me to undecorate. I'm going to keep a few things up, so there's still a little bit of winter decor, but anything really holiday related, I'm going to take it down and give myself more of a clean slate. If you guys are ready for it, let's jump right into the video. So as you can see, another sign that it's time for me to undecorate and be done with the holidays is my candle that's completely burnt out. So I'm gonna let that finish and throw it away and be done with it. Throughout my apartment, you'll see I didn't decorate everywhere, but I definitely decorated the living spaces, a little bit in the bathrooms, and then the kitchen. So I'm starting in the living room. I'm taking things off of the ottoman and then going to replace the candle with one that's a little bit more neutral as opposed to one that's so holiday themed.
Imagine what we could do. Happy days be our guess.
Of course, I have to vacuum up after that because there's glitter everywhere. That's just the theme with holiday decor.
Put a smile on our faces, fill us up with your grace
With minimal decor, that was super easy. The living room area and then our kitchen table and that spot is already clean and done. Next up, I'm gonna head into the bathrooms. This is our guest bathroom. We really don't use it often, so it doesn't need a ton of cleaning. So I'm just gonna take off the garland, the little tiered tray that I had, and then wipe down the surfaces.
Tall grass sing songs and trees play a symphony.
In our bathroom, we just had a garland here as well, and then a couple things on the countertop. So I'm gonna take all of that off, wipe down the countertops and the mirror, and then I want to replace the soap. So I'm gonna take that soap away as well. We had the Mrs. Meyer's Snowdrop scent, and I think I'm actually gonna put it in the kitchen.
Make us better. Dress us for our weather. Abby's, I wonder who we'd be.
So back to my garland that fell down, the thing that started it all. I'm gonna finish taking it down and then of course vacuum that area because it was flocked, so there's a lot of debris on the ground, especially from when it fell.
Let's stand together. Put a smile on our faces, fill us up with your grace
This little corner in the kitchen is the area that I really like to keep decor. I'm in the kitchen so often, so I enjoy having just a little bit of something in there. So I'm taking out all of the peppermint Mrs. Meyer's and going to scrub down that tray. It was pretty dirty. And then I'm gonna try and kind of change the theme from holiday to winter by using that Snowdrop Mrs. Meyer's scent that I mentioned. And I also had the dish soap, so I'm gonna put that out as well, with a little snowflake that was there and then a marshmallow fireside candle.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight.
I love having this bowl on my countertop. I thought it was really fun to put these really pretty ornaments in there with the little flocked picks, but I don't really know what else to put in there during other seasons. I had mini pumpkins in there for the fall, which looked really cute, but I have no plan for what I want to do for the rest of winter or spring or summer. So I decided to use the little flocked picks and put those in a nice circle, and I feel like it still looks winter themed. But let me know if you have ideas for spring or summer.
And it shows if I'm honest.
With all the decor taken down, I just had everything in a pile in my office. This is our extra bedroom, and in the closet, we just use it as storage. Now, when we have a home, I would love to have more organized storage bins and a little bit of a better space to have all of this decor, but I had these drop front shoe and sweater boxes from the Container Store from my last apartment, and we don't need them in our closet here, so I'm just using what I have. They are not cheap, so I didn't want to get rid of them. And with an apartment, you don't have a ton of storage space, so might as well use them and work with it. So I'm going to use this time to not only clean up the holiday decor I just took down, but also to go through all of the other seasons. And I think I'm going to reorganize and label everything.
And it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh.
And there we go again. Look how much glitter holiday decor leaves behind. That's why I like using these Ziplocs. I just reuse them year after year, so I had them sitting in there while my decor was out. But I like to put everything into Ziploc bags, especially things like pine cones that can leave things behind, or anything with glitter or flocking on it. Again, it would be really nice to have a better ornament storage that could protect these a little bit better, but these are the only ornaments that we have. So I'm just using one of the drop front boxes and going to dedicate it to ornaments. If you're new here, or if you haven't watched any of my other kind of holiday themed videos, I'm Jewish, so I don't celebrate Christmas. So that's why we don't have a Christmas tree or anything like that. My husband does celebrate Christmas, but we decided this year, with being in a small apartment and we actually spent Christmas with his family, there wasn't a need for us to get a tree. Hopefully next year we'll be in a home and we can have one then.
That I love you.
I want someone like you to stand by me always, and I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day.
It takes a little bit of arranging and rearranging to get all of these things to fit. I was doing a tiny bit of decluttering as I was doing this. There were some things that I didn't put out, and if I didn't put them out this year, I probably won't put them out next year. A slight exception, of course, is that we're in an apartment this year and hoping to be in a home next year, so you would think I'll have a lot more space and a different area to work with, so it's quite possible that the decor kind of might change around a little bit. But there are some things that I didn't put out, probably just because I didn't like them, so those are going to go. And then there's some vases and things like that I have a pile just kind of right behind the camera that I'm going to put into the dishwasher, clean them out, and then back into the kitchen where my vases belong.
My palms and in my eyes, and echoes from the other night, gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me
So like I said, I was rearranging everything. I pulled out some of the kind of spring decor so I could have all of the winter themed holidays next to each other, and then moving up fall decor and Halloween, and then on the top it's kind of spring/summer.
I will read you love poems. Hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand.
Finally, I have this large bin for all of my florals. I did leave out the winter snow picks that I had in my vase in the living room area, and I have the things that I used to replace it for fall and spring there. So I'm going to keep the spring one on top of my garland so I can get to it easily.
This place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest.
Hey, I heard you got a
Now with everything organized into these bins, I'm going to add some custom vinyl labels that I made myself. I actually have these available on my website for purchase, so if you're ever interested in having any sort of labels for your pantry or your kitchen, bathroom, something completely customizable like this, you can always order them on my website. This vinyl will stick on there super well, but if you do want to get it off, you can kind of pick away at it. That's why I wanted to do this. So if I do decide to use these in a closet in the future, or we get larger storage bins for seasonal decor and things like that, I can peel these labels off if I really want to.
I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else.
I'm gonna give everything a final vacuum and then show you guys what it looks like.
Doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it lasts forever, but somehow we got lost. Looking back at it.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and watching as I cleaned and undecorated from the holidays. I definitely feel so much better having more of a clean space and a lot less decor around my apartment. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, I will see you guys later.